AITAH for telling my fiance's sister, having autism doesn't excuse being a bitch. This is a throwaway account. I don't want drama on the one I shitpost on. My M24 fiancé F22 is an angel that walks our earth. She is this despite having a complicated family. Her dad was an awful man who started drinking excessively and took his rage out on my fiancé physically and mentally. This is not helped by her sister, F25, who has a high-functioning level of autism, but I believe has used it as an opportunity to be attention-seeking and cruel, excusing it by saying, well, autistic people can't help but tell the truth. As for me, I am from Russia. I moved here when I was 15, and I discovered the gym culture here, which I really enjoy. I used to be tall and a bit pudgy, but I have learned my love for food can be used to make myself into a very strong guy. My gym mates call me Grizzly, like the bear. On to the meat of the story. About a week ago, my fiancé told me we will have a baby. I am elated. I have always wanted to be a father, and it seems like life is coming together nicely. She then said that she is planning to take her family for brunch to tell them. Well, the day of, my work had an emergency that required my specialization. My fiancé told me to go, and that she would be okay going alone. I shouldn't have gone to work. I came back from work, and my fiancé was crying on the sofa. I sat down with her and asked her what was wrong, and she told me that when she got there, her sister began with her typical behavior. She started talking about her issues and how life is so difficult for her. Between her and her mom, my fiancé was swept aside. Until her little brother, M17, said he wanted to hear what my fiancé had to say, and her stepdad agreed. This made her sister get up and storm off to the toilet, crying, with her mom close behind her. My fiancé walked in and heard her sister crying about how my fiancé was a selfish bitch with no regard for her sister's issues and a bunch of other things, and her mother said nothing but affirmations. My fiancé walked out, apologized to her stepdad and brother, put some money on the table, and went home, again at a brunch she planned. As she told me this, I felt nothing but anger in my chest. I comforted my fiancé, and eventually she decided to take a nap. I told her I was going to go to the shop, but I didn't go to the shop. I texted her stepdad and said I needed to have a chat with everyone. He let me into the house, and I saw my fiancé's mother and sister sitting at the table. I don't mince words. I told them that I am incredibly angered over what occurred. I told her mother that if she continued to be permissive, they wouldn't be at our wedding, and they wouldn't see my fiancé or our child ever. I then told her sister that having autism doesn't excuse being a rancid bitch. I said that their next move better be a true apology to my fiancé. I told her brother and stepdad that my fiancé is pregnant and left. I confessed to my fiancé what I had done, and she is okay with it. She later got her happy moment when she got to tell my parents and siblings the great news. Her mother has sent her a very nice apology, and her stepdad and brother came by our flat and personally apologized, despite not being at fault, and then shared joy with her. However, the sister is not so pleased with this outcome. She sent a scathing text calling me a bear and a high school bully, and said that I was ableist, just another meat-headed gym bro, and that I was like the government of my home country. She said she hopes my fiancé leaves me as I am clearly like their father. Now I am thinking, perhaps I should apologize for saying this comment about autism, just to smooth things out and end the stress the sister is putting on my poor fiancé. The wedding is in a month, and I don't want the stress to harm her or our child. And truth be told, I can come off very harsh and a bit intimidating and abrasive due to my accent and size. I guess this is also a bit of a vent as well, so I'm sorry for the rambling. So Reddit, am I the asshole? TLDR, fiancé's sister ruins pregnancy announcement. I yell at fiancé's sister and mother, telling my fiancé's sister that autism doesn't excuse being a bitch, and sister then says I am Vladimir Putin. Well, thank you so much for tuning in. If you enjoyed today's story, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more incredible Reddit tales. Share your thoughts or your own experiences in the comments below. I love hearing from you all. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring those amazing stories.